Imagine an election so violent, so chaotic, that it nearly tore a nation apart. An election marked by bloodshed in the streets, corruption at every turn, and a battle for power that led to the deaths of hundreds. The year was 1872, and America was standing at the edge of a precipice. In America's Deadliest Election, Dana Bash and David Fisher uncover the harrowing story of the 1872 election, an event so explosive that it reshaped the course of U.S. history. It wasn't just a contest between political candidates, it was a struggle for the soul of the nation. The scars of the Civil War were still fresh, and Reconstruction was under siege. President Ulysses S. Grant sought re-election, but allegations of corruption on both sides threw the country into turmoil. Neither candidate would concede. What followed was a descent into violence and political chaos, where two governors claimed office in Louisiana, and opposing factions took to the streets, igniting warfare. New Orleans became a war zone, where rival newspapers fanned the flames of hatred, and assassination attempts became common. The violence culminated in the tragic Colfax Massacre, a horrific event where more than 150 black men were slaughtered by white supremacists. As white supremacists grew bolder, so too did their resistance to Reconstruction. In this lawless landscape, the Ku Klux Klan emerged, ready to strike down the progress made after the Civil War. Democracy itself was on the line, teetering under the weight of violence and division. Yet even in the face of terror, history was made. Against all odds, Louisiana elected its first black congressman, an achievement that came amid violent resistance from those determined to hold on to power. But despite these victories, the forces of division were relentless. The eventual Supreme Court ruling that ended Reconstruction laid the foundation for a century of segregation, forever changing America's legal landscape. The story of America's deadliest election holds eerie parallels to today's political climate. Divided leadership, rampant corruption, and violent extremism threaten to tear at the very fabric of democracy. America's deadliest election serves as a stark warning of what can happen when politics becomes a battlefield, and the quest for power overrides the pursuit of justice. This fast-paced, deeply researched account brings to life one of the most turbulent chapters in American history. As we watch the political climate unfold today, the lessons from 1872 remain as relevant as ever. Will we heed the warnings of the past, or will history repeat itself? America's Deadliest Election by Dana Bash and David Fisher, a cautionary tale for us all.